Alright, y'all, we back. So, a little bit different scenario today, y'all. I scraped out most of the pine straw back out of this bed. You might wonder why I did that. So, this was a mushroom grow kit, like a log you get. I harvested the mushrooms off that end. I've harvested off this several times. I don't think it's going to provide me any more mushrooms in this state. However, for those of you that don't know, you can actually inoculate your growing beds with mushrooms, or with just like the same way you put mycelium down when you plant a plant. If I break this up and scatter it throughout my bed, this mycelium will grow throughout my bed. What's the purpose of that? Well, I already have mycelium here because this is a hugelculture bed. There's lots of mycelium, but the mushrooms, I see a few mushrooms, not many. But I wanted to have mycelium from a mushroom I know I could eat. It's about raising productivity at this point. The more stuff like this I can get, look at that, it's completely colonized all the way through. The more stuff like that I can get into my bed, the more food I can get out of my garden. And also, it smells so good. It actually smells kind of like watermelon, which is weird. But anyway, these mushrooms won't hinder your plants. They will actually grow up around the base of your plants. You don't have to do anything special. You don't have to feed them anything special. They'll form a symbiotic relationship with your plant's roots. They'll help your plants. You get mushrooms. Your plants grow bigger. You get more crops. So I'm gonna take this whole log and pretty much scatter it randomly throughout this bed. Actually, you know what? I could give y'all a better view if I turned y'all this way. And then did that. Hey, when I was cooking with fish grease. cover all that back over with pine straw.
Barren, strange fruit, blood on the leaves, and blood at the roots.
Alright, people. It look like I ain't never been in there. So, more pine straw fall. I just want to let y'all know you don't have to do this in a bed that's already established. You can do this a lot of different ways. You could just mount, like if you got a spot of dirt where some leaves, rake the leaves back, sprinkle you some mushroom mycelium. Anybody want a cat? And just layer it. Leaves, mycelium, leaves, mycelium, leaves. Wet it down. I'm not gonna wet this down just this second, but you do want to wet it down because you want to make sure that your mycelium and stuff is good and moist. It won't grow in a dry condition. But yeah, and this bed actually is kind of low, so I do plan on coming back through here and putting some more organic matter on top, compost, worm castings, a little bit more biochar, and basically topping this bed off. And then I'm gonna throw some seeds in here because there's most definitely not enough stuff planted in here, so I'm gonna try to get that going ASAP. Because I think I'm gonna plant some more greens and stuff like that in here, and those things I can plant and not have to worry about the weather. So yeah, pretty much just wanted to show y'all how to do that. If you cook with a lot of mushrooms, or you want to start cooking with a lot of mushrooms, they do have a lot of great nutrition, so don't sleep on mushrooms. I've been eating them a lot in my cooking for years, and they got a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals, good stuff for you. What was you doing over there? Defiling the pine straw? Is that what you were doing? Tell me, Kenny. Were you defiling it? Say, you were? I knew it. Anyway, people, till next time, I will see you guys later.